Welcome. Welcome. Thanks for getting here. Thanks for doing whatever it is you needed to do in order to get here to be on your mat for yourself. I acknowledge and appreciate each and every one of you. Seriously, because I know that it's not magic. Showing it for yourself is often challenging. My name is Jennifer. We have 75 minutes to take a journey into power together this blustery, chilly Saturday morning. The theme of today's practice is what interests you? For Melody Beattie's Journey to the Heart. It's actually the piece for yesterday, but it was speaking to me because one of my pandemic coping mechanisms, one of my life coping mechanisms is making things, thinking things up, having daydreams and making things tangible from daydreams. So what interests you? It's easy to talk ourselves out of trying something new than sit home whining that we're bored. It's just as easy and a lot more fun to find something interesting to do. Learn to make a basket out of pine needles. Try spelunking or taking a tap dancing class. Learn to fly an airplane or carve a walking stick. Take lessons on that musical instrument you've always wanted to play. You can learn to braid your hair, write a poem, or even act in a play. Have you talked yourself out of doing activities? Let me start that over again. Have you talked yourself out of doing activities you used to like to do? The story, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm not this, I'm not that, maybe someday. Is there something new you'd like to learn or explore, or something you've always thought that you might like to do? Close your eyes. Right here, close your eyes. Is there something new you'd like to learn or explore? Something you've always thought you might like to do? Let whatever images come up from your mind's eye right here with your eyes closed. Is there something new you'd like to learn or explore? Something you've always thought you might like to do? Begin a journey of discovery. Find out what interests you. Don't limit your interests to activities connected just to work or spiritual growth. Hello, yogis. Opening up to the world and all it has to offer expands your creativity. Discovering what your interests are, then letting yourself pursue them will become a part of your spiritual path. Whatever came up in your mind's eye of something you were interested in learning about, let that guide you through your practice on the mat today. Child's pose. And it may change throughout the practice. And begin your Ujjayi breathing here in child's pose. Feel your connectedness to the earth, your connectedness to yourself, your connectedness to your mat, your connectedness to the earth, this planet that we live on that we're all connected to. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. Connect your hands to the earth as a source for your creativity, as a source of your inspiration. Walk your feet to your hands, ragdoll, and hang here in ragdoll, eyes open. Extended mountain, eyes up, reach up. And take that thing between your hands, that thing that you want to learn about, that thing that you want to do more of, and set your eyes to the tops of your fingertips. We'll open this practice with the sound of 3 ohms. Oh. extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, hands to your mat and flow. High push-up, low push-up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And sometimes to get connected to our natural source of creativity, we have to get out of our own way. And the biggest thing that gets in our own way, speaking for myself, is the voice between my ears. So we're gonna move a little bit quicker and allow yourself to get out of your own way to get more connected to your center of creativity. Everyone breathe in. Everyone breathe out. Look at your thumbs, jump to the top of your mat, land, halfway lift, inhale, forward fold, exhale. Extended mountain, up and back, big and tall. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to the mat, vinyasa. Yes, high push-up, low push-up, up dog, down dog. Bend your knees, jump your feet to your hands. Yes, Yukiko, halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, up and back. See the back wall, bow forward, right back down. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up, low push-up, exhale. Up dog, untuck your, yes, you get downward facing dog. Good, Jimmy, yes, Jen. Bend your knees, jump your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, fill up. Forward fold, let it go. Extended mountain, rise up, fill up. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands on your mat, flow. Exhale, high to low, so good. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, get empty, jump your feet to your hands, halfway lift, inhale, forward fold, exhale, extended mountain, rise up, eyes up, bow forward, exhale, halfway lift, inhale, vinyasa, high to low. So good, Kelly. Up dog, down dog. Bend your knees, jump to the top of your mat, land, halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, reach up, bow forward, exhale, halfway lift, in, high to low you go. Up dog, full breath in, down dog, full breath out. Bend your knees, jump your feet to your hands. Yes, halfway lift, forward fold. Chair pose, one breath, sit down, breathe in, bow forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in, hands to your mat, you go. High push-up, low push-up, up dog, down dog, warrior one, right side, step forward and rise up, breathe in, hands down, breathe out. Up dog. Down dog, warrior one, left foot forward, step forward, rise up, inhale, eyes up, hands down, exhale. Up dog, breathe. Down dog, exhale. Bend your knees, jump to the top of your mat, halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, one breath, bow forward, halfway lift, vinyasa with your breath, high to low. Warrior one, right side. Rise up, breathe in. Flow, breathe out. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, left side. Step forward, rise up, breathe in, eyes up. Hands down, you flow. Move with your breath, high to low. Up dog, down dog, get empty. Look at your thumbs, jump to the top of your mat. Yes, halfway lift. Forward fold, chair pose. Bow, halfway lift. Vinyasa, moving, moving pose to pose. Yeah, flowing naturally with your inhale, with your exhale. Warrior one, right side, step forward, rise up. Hands down, flow. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one, left side, step, root, reach. Hands down, flow. Up dog. Down dog, bend your knees, jump your feet to your hands, halfway lift, forward fold. chair pose. Fold, halfway lift, vinyasa, high to low. Up dog, down dog, warrior one, right side. Rise. Vinyasa. So good, y'all. Moving your bodies, moving your breath. Up dog, down dog, warrior one, left side. Root, reach, rise, eyes, hands down, flow. Up dog, down dog. Lift your right leg, bend your knees, stack your hips, and flip your dog. Spin around on your left tippy toes, bring your right foot to the earth. Yeah, press the soles of both feet into the floor. The soles of both feet, press them into the floor. Eyes at your right thumb, spread the 5 fingers on your right hand like there's no tomorrow, because it's right here, right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, side plank. Right hand down. Lift your top leg like you've only got this breath right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, downward facing dog. Good work. Good work. Lift your left leg. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Spin around. Yeah, flip your dog. Press the soles, Yukiko, press the sole of your left foot and your right foot into the floor. The whole thing. Toes and heel. Reach. So good, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Side plank. Good work. Left hand down. Left knee, left foot. Lift your top leg. Everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet halfway up your mat. 5 frog hops. Jump. Just jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Crescent lunge. Right foot forward. Crescent lunge. Stack your back heel higher over your tippy toes. Everyone take a longer stance from front to back. Yes, you guys at home are looking powerful. Everyone here, lower your hips more. Lower your hips. Lift the front of your pelvis. Yes. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Reach your hands up, eyes up, hands to heart center, twist to the right. Twist to the right and touch your elbow to the outside of your right knee. And when you do that, press your left hamstring up towards the ceiling. Open your arms for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior 2. Yeah, set up your warrior 2 feet. Right foot at 12 o'clock. Back foot parallel with the back edge of your mat. Send your hips are facing the wall. Shoulders are facing the wall. Yeah. Shoulders and hips are stacked over one another. Hips down low till you feel it in your right thigh. And when you feel it in your right thigh, stay, breathe. Reverse your warrior, flip your front palm, stay low in your right leg, stay low, commit to that growth, commit to that sensation that you feel, because it means you're alive. Extended side angle. Extended side angle, forearm to thigh, or fingers to the earth inside your right knee. Bend deeper into your right knee. Bend deeper. Stacking your knee over your ankle. So Yukiko, bend your right knee a lot. Yeah, a lot. A lot. So good, Jen. Yes, Jimmy. Kelly, so good. Everyone breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Another breath. Vinyasa. Up dog. Down dog. Crescent lunge, left foot forward. Stacking your back heel up over your tippy toes like a little tiny Barbie foot at the back of your mat. So good, Jimmy. Lift the front of your pelvis. Yes. Hands to heart center. Twist to the other side, twist to the left. Touch your knee to your elbow into your knee. Press your right hamstring up towards the ceiling. Yes. Open your arms for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior 2. Hips low. Pelvis low. Press your left knee away to your left pinky toe. Reverse your warrior, go up and go back. Bend deeper into your left knee, everyone, yes. Extended side angle. Yeah, keep that strong bend in your left knee. The left knee is bent, strong and powerful. Vinyasa. Up dog, down dog, right foot forward, crescent lunge. We're flowing this time. Right foot crescent lunge, rise up. Inhale, open up warrior 2, exhale. Reverse your warrior, breathe in, extended side angle, breathe out. Pause, inhale here, vinyasa, let it go. Hands down. Crescent lunge, left foot forward, step forward. Breathe in, rise up, open up, warrior 2, breathe out. Reverse your warrior, breathe in, extended side angle, breathe out, pause. Fill up, vinyasa. One more flow of crescent lunge. Right side crescent lunge, rise up, breathe in. Warrior 2, breathe out. Reverse, fill up. Extended side angle, exhale. Breathe in, flow. Crescent lunge, left foot forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior 2. Reverse, extended side angle. Breathe in, hands down, flow. Bend your knees, jump your feet to your hands, halfway lift, forward fold. Chair pose, 1 breath, hands to heart center. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, open your arms. Breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, twist to the left. Open your arms, breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Breathe in. Stay. Inhale, chair pose. Bow forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Vinyasa, high to low. Up dog. Down dog. Bend your knees, jump your feet to your hands. Half lift. Fold. Chair pose. Hands to center. Twist to the right. Open your arms. 1, sit down lower. 2, even lower. 3, so good. 4, 5, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Chair pose. Hands to center, twist to the left. And sit your hips down so low, 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 low. Open your arms, everyone. Feel it in your thighs, open up, receive the feeling of chair pose twisting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, forward fold. Take your feet hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your first 2 fingers and take your nips to your knees. Everyone, nips to knees, eyes at the back of your mat. Slide your hands under your feet. Stand on your hands. Palms all the way underneath the soles of your feet. All the way, 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 all the way. Till you feel like you might fall over. All the way. And take 2 steps forwards with your hands underneath your feet. Take 2 steps backwards. It takes some negotiation. You learn something new about yourself that you didn't know. Release and take crow, yogi squat, or forearm plank. Any variation. Squat, crow, forearm plank. Squat, press your elbows into your knees into your elbows. Crow, same action. Belly button into your spine, spine long. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, so good. 4, 5, high push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, jump your feet to your wrists, and then back to down dog. So jump feet to wrists, and then back to downward facing dog. That's 1, jump for 5, 2, and back. Jump, 3, yes, and back. 4, jump, back. And we're meeting downward facing dog. Everyone breathe in. Everyone breathe out. Jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. And take crow, squat, or forearm plank. Everyone has selected some variation of crow. Be here in crow. And when I count to 5, just like you jumped your feet to your wrists, you'll jump your feet to the back of your mat out of crow. Everyone ready? Yes, you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump back to high plank. Yes! Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. So good, y'all. Jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, reach up, look up, bring your hands to heart center, set your eyes out in front of you, find one spot, and take eagle, right side. Squeeze into your center line, eyes open, one spot on the wall, squeezing everything into center, everything that's touching, squeeze. Switch. 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 Release. Standing leg raise right side. Bend your right leg, take your right knee into your chest, and take a hold of the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Everyone take a hold of the pinky toe edge of your right foot. It doesn't matter if you think you can touch the pinky toe edge of your right foot. And stand here, eyes forward. Stomp down through your left leg. Pull your belly button and your shoulder blades to your back body. Open up as much or as little as you prefer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center. Kick your right foot forward. Reach both hands towards the ceiling. Reach up. Kick out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Airplane. Right leg back. Arms back by your sides. Palms down. Lift your right leg more. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back body. Good, Jen. Yes. Drop your right hip, everyone. 4 inches. More. Keep dropping your right hip, sending your right thigh in towards your left thigh. Yes, Jimmy. Lift more through your right heel and drop your right hip. 2 more inches. Yes. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to the block. Yeah, use the block. I love the block for half moon. Ground your left big toe into the floor. Ground down. Lift up through your right leg. Pull your toes towards your face. Flex your foot. Send your eyes to the ceiling. 1, 2. Spin your chest towards the ceiling. 3, 4, 5. Release. Good work, y'all. Standing leg raise, opposite side. Grab your left pinky toe. The pinky toe edge of your left foot, grab it. Right here, stomp down, pull in. Stomp down, pull in. Stand tall, press the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Good, bottom ribs in. Open up a lot, open up a little, open up not at all. Be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center. Kick your foot forward. Reach your hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Airplane. Left leg back. Left foot flexed. Press out through your left heel. Lift more through the back of your left leg. Everyone drop your left hip. In, in. Half moon, right hand touches down. Eyes up towards the ceiling, spin your chest up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, lift more. 3, just because maybe you think you can't. 4, lift more. 5, so good, release. Come up to standing. Let that go. Set your eyes out here. Dancer, right side. Reach your left hand towards the ceiling. Right hand down by your side. Grab the inside of your right foot. And go, kick. Kick your toes towards the ceiling. Toes towards the ceiling. Chest lifting, toes lifting, and go big until you fall out of your dancer. Go big, 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 until you fall out. Keep going until you fall. Falling's the goal here, y'all. Fall. Keep going. Keep going. Lift the heel on your right foot, Yukiko. Lift the heel of your right foot. Yes. 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 Now switch sides. Good work, y'all. Dancer, opposite side. Grab your other foot and take your dancer huge. Falling is the goal. And switch sides. And pick up where you left off. Pick up where you left off. Go back to the edge where you fell. Linger there. Yeah. Your standing foot, lift your toes, lift your heel, alternate, see which does it for you, which helps you fall, which helps you learn more. Lift your toes, lift your heel. What can you do to make yourself fall out of this dancer? And then you switch sides. Big. Take up space. All of the space of your mat. Imagine your toes reaching for the ceiling, your fingers reaching out in front of your mat, touching the ceiling, touching the front wall. And lift your right heel. Release. Good work. Good work. Tree pose. Bring your right foot to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh, if that's your choice today. Press into center line. Press into your spine line with your leg and your foot. Reach up. Eyes up. Can you see the wall behind you? Lift up. Go up and go back. Go up and go back. And lift your left heel. Good work. Change sides. Tree. Create your tree. Lift up through your tree. Eyes up. Look up. Look back. Lift your right heel. Release. Good work. Make your way to the top of your mat. Bring both feet to face 12 o'clock. Get reconnected to the soles of your feet on your mat. Extended mountain. Reach up. Eyes up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Hands to your mat. Vinyasa. Right foot forward. Triangle. Take your right fingertips to the block. Soften your right knee. Extended side angle. Bend your right knee. Triangle. Soften your right knee. Extended side angle. Triangle. Side facing, wide angle, forward fold. Come to a stand, bow forward. Rise up, pyramid pose. Point your right toes forward. Step your left foot halfway up your mat. Bring your left foot wide. So take your left foot out to the edge of your mat. Revolved half moon, left hand to the block. Left hand to the block, left leg lifts. Lift your left leg up towards the back wall for revolved half moon. Right hand towards the ceiling. Yes. Yes, this is tricky. We don't usually do revolved half moon. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. Good, Kelly. Yes, Yukiko. Spread the fingers on your right hand. Standing splits, bring both hands down to the earth. Take both hands to your right ankle. Lift more through your left leg. Vinyasa. High to low, up dog, breathe in, down dog, breathe out. Left foot forward, triangle. Extended side angle. Triangle. Extended side angle. Triangle. Rise up, side facing wide angle forward fold with the hands bound or hands unbound, your choice. Just drop your head, bend your knees. Pyramid pose. Left toes forward. Step your right foot halfway up your mat and take your right foot wide. Give your hips some more space, Yukiko. Take your right foot more to the outer edge of your mat, towards the right edge of your mat. The longer right foot is your back foot. Take your right foot wide. No, the other wide. You're making them narrow. Wide. Bring your right foot wide, wider. Give your hips more room. Yes. Give your hips more room. For too long, we live our lives on tight ropes. Take up all the space of your mat. That is my invitation to you yogis. Take up all the space on your mat. Yeah, even color outside the lines of your mat. Revolved half moon, right hand stays on the block. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex your right foot a lot. Flex your right foot a lot. Pull your toes up towards your face. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Standing splits, fingers to the earth. Lift your right leg towards the ceiling. Standing splits, right leg lifts. And take your hands to your left ankle. Release both feet to the floor. Good work, y'all. Take a breath in. Let it go. Vinyasa. high push-up. Look at the top edge of your mat and high push-up. Low push-up. Look at the top edge of your mat. High push-up. Low push-up. High push-up. Keep looking at the top edge of your mat. Low push-up. High push-up. Slowly lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And put one ear on your mat. And rest. Locust pose. Look at the top edge of your mat and lift your hands, lift your feet, lift your chest. Rise, look at the top edge of your mat. Look down to lengthen your spine, lengthen your neck. Breathe in, breathe out. For 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Locust pose, rise up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Floor bow, bend your knees, grab your feet, your ankles, or your shins, and then flex your feet. Flex your feet. Grab, both feet is fine. Yeah, that's full floor bow. Half floor bow is 1 foot. And kick. Kick your foot into your hand. Pull on your foot with your hand. Rise for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Floor bow. Second set or other side if you took half floor bow. Rise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees and then make your way to the front third of your mat on your knees. So come to the front third of your mat on your knees and take camel from here with cactus arms. And my invitation to you here in camel with cactus arms is, can you see the back wall? And if you can see the back wall, can you see the back edge of your mat? For 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit on your heels and rest. And if you think you saw the back edge of your mat, or if you didn't see the back edge of your mat, come further forward to the front of your mat. Now walk your knees forward to take up all the space of your mat. You can come all the way up to the very front edge of your mat, keeping your knees cushioned for camel. Keep your toes tucked for this. Tuck your toes. Tuck your toes. Yeah. Cactus arms. And see the back wall and look for the back edge of your mat. Lift your chest up and look for the back edge of your mat. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release, sit on your heels. Good work. And come onto your back, bridge pose. Lie on your back, set up your bridge pose. And lift your hips. And now that you're here in bridge, notice the similarities between camel and bridge. Similar shape, except your heels are pressing into the floor instead of into the air. Your shins are pressing into the air instead of the floor. Your hips are still pressing forward, except now forward is up. Lower all the way down. Bridge or wheel. If you're taking full wheel, take your hands on either sides of your ears. If you're taking bridge, rise. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bridge or wheel number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6. Bridge or wheel number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bridge or wheel number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bridge or wheel number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bridge or wheel number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down, reclined butterfly pose. Happy baby. Release and send your feet up towards the ceiling and then pulse up and reach towards your toes for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little crunches. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lower your right foot to a hover. Reach for your left toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch your legs. Flex both of your feet and reach for your extended leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Place your hands underneath your tailbone. Send your legs up to the ceiling. Hands under your tailbone, legs up to the ceiling. Lower your legs 30 degrees. 60 degrees. Hover your feet 2 inches up off the floor. Look at your toes. Take your feet apart and together. 1, 2, we're going for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. Lower down 30, 60. Hover your feet, look at your toes, take both feet to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up, lower 30, 60. Hover your feet, circle both of your feet to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. 2 more. Lower 30, 60. Hover your feet, look at your toes, and then flex and point your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. Last one, lower down 30. 60. Hover your feet, look at your toes. Look at your toes, y'all. Do something that you like to do with your feet in 30, 60 legs for 10. 1, 2, 3. Look at your toes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze your knees into your chest. High boat. High boat. Balancing on your sit bones. High boat. Yeah, you can either have your hands free or you can take a hold of the backs of your thighs. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low boat for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. High boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Yogi bicycles, you thought I forgot. Interlace your hands at the nape of your neck. And take your right elbow towards your left knee and kick your right foot out like you're going to kick it through the wall in front of you. Pow. And switch. 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze your knees into your chest. And then take either reclined half pigeon or make your way through downward facing dog to traditional half pigeon. Change sides. double pigeon. Sweep your right leg around in front and stack your shins. Switch sides. Frog pose. $60 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crawl forward to come out of frog. Bring your belly to the floor. Bring your face to your hands. Pause. And then make your way onto your seat for seated single leg extension. Extend your right leg out. Bring your left foot to your right inner thigh. Bow. Switch sides. Seated forward fold. Reverse tabletop. One, two, three, four, five. Lower down, fish pose. For 10, 1, lift your chest, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, lower down, and take your inversion, waterfall, headstand, shoulder stand, and go upside down. And upside down is anything where your hips are higher than your heart. There are many magical things in the world and people happy to teach you how to do them. See all there is to do. Get out of your house and out of your rut and discover what interests you. For me, the early onset of the pandemic, there was no getting out of the house. But it did occur to me that something that I'd been wanting to do for a long time, which was make a puppet, it did occur to me finally to go on YouTube and see if there was anybody out there that was teaching the internet how to make puppets. And sure enough, there was a font of information, and I made puppets, something I didn't think that I could do, something that I'd put off for years because I didn't know how to do it on my own. So my invitation to you is find out what you like to do by trying all the things one at a time. And just because you didn't like something once, way back when, like last week, doesn't mean that it might not work tomorrow or now. And take the next minute, wherever you are. Be here, wherever you are. Slowly make your way down out of your inversion. And then stretch out the length of your mat. Reaching through fingers, reaching through your toes, taking up all the space that is yours. Hug your right knee into your chest and take a supine twist. Switch sides. Reclined butterfly pose. And then move your body into your final resting pose. I'll mask up and I'll come around with a cool lavender towel for your forehead. If this is something you do not want, please place one hand on your belly. Thank you. And my invitation for you is in your final resting pose. Take up all the space, come off the edges of your mat with your whole body, your whole self. deep breath in. Let it go. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and roll to your favorite side. Slowly come up to a simple seat at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center. And we'll seal this practice with the sound of 3 ohms. Thumb knuckles to your forehead center, lift your chin towards the sky and invite in whatever it is you need to help you get closer to discovering what interests you, to getting out of your own way so that you can tap into the creativity that is innate to you as a human being. Together we bow. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Yukiko. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jen. Thank you so much for coming to your mat, for moving your body, for doing this practice. Big hand. Big hand for yourself. Big hand for everyone. Happy Saturday. Welcome to your body. Welcome to your space.